here is the box where your Nixon 1.5 comes, and yeah, I really like this box. On the inside you're gonna get this baggie with extra O-rings, extra 510. Actually this 510 comes in the device. This is the normal one. I got the button fitting already installed. You're also gonna get this bag with two Allen keys, one for your post screws, one is for your squonking pin. So really nice touch, they include two of them. And you're gonna get an extra glass. Actually this one is plastic, probably like Altum, and they are both the same. Both they are like this white glass that you can see through but not clear. And you're gonna get obviously your main event, your Nixon. Okay, so 22mm Rdta, okay, primarily made of stainless steel, and obviously got some, I will say, Altum in here. You got a 510 drip tip on the top. To be honest, it's not a lot of 510s that will fit here, because they will fit in size, okay, in diameter, but some of them they will be like that big hangout, due to the fact that this one is a bit short in here. But yeah, it's a 510 drip tip. Then you got your barrel, and this thing is one of the things I'm not really happy with, is reverse threading. Okay, so when you start to unscrew and reverse threading, as you can see there, your airflow start to open up till your top cap comes off. Okay, and your top cap, pretty standard top cap. I will say this is probably not stainless steel, it looks aluminium to me, and you can see your 510 in there. So like I said, reverse threading in there. On the bottom you got Nixon, serial number, designed and manufactured by Gas Mods, and as you can see I got my bottom feeding pin, but even the normal one will protrude more than enough to use on your hybrid mech mods. Really nice threading, and it got big insulator. Then here is normal threading. Okay, so this one is normal threading, and you can unscrew it, and that's it. You also can take, tight one, you can take this little bottom to replace your glass, to clean, to do, here we go, whatever you want to do. And when you got your bottom feeding pin, as you can see, you got the holes in there to your liquid fill the tank. Okay, and in here, as you can see, you got your feeding channels. You also have an air escape in there, so when you are doing the squonking, obviously every time you want it, you have to take your wick, and this is a really tiny tank. I think this one is good in squonking. Okay, if you're gonna use it in normal, it's probably gonna be a pain in the ass to refill it. It's not gonna be really good. You're also gonna have this tiny hole in here, and it's connected to this tiny hole in here. Okay, so I try to fit juice through there, but to be honest, it's so hard. Okay, if you make a tight seal and you press, it's gonna fill, but it's gonna take ages, years to fill. Just 2 meals, it's gonna take ages. So I think it will act more as a air relief when you're squonking, through this one and this one, than actually to be a fill port. Like I said, this one, if you're using normal mode, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to fill, because you have to take a week every time if you want to fill it quick, and 2 meals, you're gonna run through 2 meals quite quick. Now the design of the deck, I like it. Okay, it's really easy to oh my god, to build. I lost myself for a second there. Really easy to build. And through the middle is gonna come obviously your airflow. Your airflow travels through here, through the other side, through the middle, and hit your coil from the bottom. So you're gonna have quite a nice flavor because it's gonna sit right over there. So obviously what we're gonna do now, we're gonna throw a coil, okay, and your coil has to have one leg facing one way and the other leg facing the other way. If both of the legs on your coils come already facing that way, just take it half a turn or give it half a turn and it should be fine. So we're gonna throw this bad boy in here, wick it, and obviously we're gonna see some squonking action. Okay, so the best thing to do, I think, so you don't struggle, just take your screws out, okay? Slide your coil in, here we go, and then you just have to tie up, your screws. This is the easiest way. It's easy, it's quick. I quite like this deck. The way is so easy. Tie up your screw. Here we go. Normal threading on this one is not reverse, thank God. It's only on the top cap that you got reverse threading. Same thing on this one. Obviously, probably what you can do is throw this bad boy in there. Oops. Okay, as you can see, I tie it up. One thing I like about those screws, you really can crank them up. They are really good. I like them. Now, you probably want to lift your coil a little bit if you need to. Mine is just, I don't know if we can manage to see it. Here we go. As you can see, it's really close to that airflow. Really close. Gonna give it just one light. This one is quite a big one, nearly touch the posts. Is a 2.5, but 2.5, 3, yeah, 2.5, and it really touches the posts. Unbelievable. Now what you want to do obviously is cut your leads flush. Slide your tweezers in there. One. And two. Now obviously what you want to do is check for hot spots. It's gonna be a bit slow in my Rdta, but not probably the strongest one. Remove that hot spots. Here we go. A few pinches. That's it. Glowing from the inside out. Is ready to be wicked. Cotton is in place. Now this one came a bit high. 0.4. It is a bit high, especially because I'm gonna be using it in a mechanical mode. So it came a bit high, but I found out that with this Rdta, if you build like you build for any other mod, low, a bit lower, you know, like, I don't know, between 0.1 and I don't know, 0.15 or 1.8. It's not going to keep up with the wicking. It's going to be too hot. It's not going to keep up with the wicking. It's going to be really, really hard to do it. So obviously, it's not going to be as violent that is supposed to be, obviously, on the mechanical mode. But I think I'm going to have a better vape. So we see it. So obviously, cut it. You want your wicks to do a peekaboo on the deck. Okay. Done a slight comb. Probably even too much comb. We see it. Okay. Slide your wicks inside your holes. Here we go. And the cool thing about these decks is that you can reach your wicks from the bottom. Okay, actually, what we're gonna do is unscrew it. Come on, boy. Okay. As you can see them here. What I'm gonna do is, you want them to have like a peekaboo inside your tank. Make sure they're not stuck in there, you know. Otherwise, you will not keep up with the wicking. And if you think you got too much, like I think I got too much on this one, so what I'm gonna do is another slight comb. Here we go. Here we go. You always can adjust, so it's always better to have plus than less. Here we go. Do it again. What I like to do is push it, then just slightly push it back up. Here we go. And I think it is good. So what you want to do now, obviously, is grab your bottom pieces. Okay, slide your glass. Slide your bottom, tie up, okay, nice and tight. Okay, so what I've been doing, I've been throwing this on my poles. Okay, they've been doing a really good match, so let's squonk. As you can see, magic is happening. See? A bit more. Fill up that bad boy. Haha, this is so satisfying. And he's wicking already, look at that. Impressive. So, obviously always help. Anyway, when your wick is dry, always help the first wicking. And as you can see, it was already wicking, so let's see how he fires, because I'm obviously expecting a bit of a ramp up. Now, you see, still firing really good to because it's a single coil. It's not big of a device, and as you can see, it's firing just perfect for 0.4, you know. So you don't have to build really low. Definitely don't build too low on this one, because it's not going to keep with the wicking. Here it's always a bit of the pain because it's reverse threading. As soon as you catch it, here we go. That's it. So reverse threading, I like to keep my flow wide open. what we're gonna do, we're gonna come back on top. I tell you where you can get it, price. You got also a few extras that I'm gonna talk about it, and obviously pros and cons. All right, and we're back, and that was the up and close for the Nixon 1.5. So where you can get it and price, you can get it at 3fvape.com. Okay, for the price, and I got my phone because I got a few extras that I want to talk about, for the price of £24.99, £24 and 99 cents. Let me see if they don't have any promotion going on. Yeah, actually they got promotion, so $20.99, even better. So $20.99, I will say what, 16, 17 UK pounds. That's cheap. They also got extras. All right, if you want to get those extras, it comes in two colors. Okay, black and this whitish glass, and they also come in silver and this whitish glass. But then you can get extras. You can get the top cap in autumn color. You can get in, they call it PC, translucent PC, so like the same as the glass, dilutes the taste. And you can get in black, but instead to be aluminium like this one, it will be in palm. All right, so I will say probably Del ring. So pretty good. And if you want those top caps, they will go for $7.99. Also, you can get the drip tips for here, and this drip tips actually looks really good and feels really good in your mouth. You can get the tray of them for $7.99. This is in dollars, okay, so you probably look at 5 UK pounds. They come the tray include, and that will come in autumn, Del ring, this one, and also the translucent, like they call it. And I can't say this word, translucent, so please don't hate me. And that costs $3.99 obviously for the 3 drip tips. And they also got a replacement 510 bottom feeding pin for some reason, and that is $1.29, so extremely cheap. So yeah, you can get quite a lot of extras for this bad boy. They are quite supporting this guy. So what we're gonna do now, we go to pros and cons. Now my first con for this Rdta has to be the top cap is reverse threading, and I hate that because you're so used to the normal threading that every time I want to adjust my airflow, I will pop the top cap off. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Might be just me, but I wish it was normal threading, you know. But it is reverse only on the top cap. So not big con, but it is a con. Second con, it has to be, they should done this Rdta just in Squonking option, because if you're using in normal option, filling this bad boy is gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay, I can't see any easy way to fill it, and only 2 mils. After your weeks in there, you're probably gonna have 1.5 mil maybe available of juice. That's gonna go quick. You're gonna be refilling a lot, so I think this one has to be used always. That's my opinion in Squonking. If you're using Squonking, this guy is unbelievable. If it was only available in Squonking mode, I didn't point that as a con, you know, but you can't really feel it. Other than that, he's a really good bad boy. He's been here sitting and he looks really, really good. Now he's a 22 mil. I don't know if I mentioned that on the up and close. It's a 22 mil diameter. I love the build deck. Okay, the build deck is really easy. You just remove your screws, pop your coil in, tie them up. That's it, done. You don't have to fiddly a lot. It is really, really easy to build on this bad boy. So yeah, I like the deck. I like the Allen screws, post screws they give you. They give you some extras, but also those ones, it's gonna be hard to strip them. The baggie with extras, obviously they give you the normal 510 that I think is not really a point on that, and the Squonking one. Now the fact that it's an Rdta with the 2 mil capacity of juice that you're gonna be squonking, it is really, really good. Another thing, if you want to build and enjoy a really nice vaping, because it got quite a pretty good flavor, to be honest, on this one. I like the flavor. You can adjust, you know, up and up. You see, I unscrew it. You see, pain in the ass. That's it. So if you adjust it, you go quite restricted. Okay, it's quite restrictive. It's not a lot of airflow. So if you're a big airflow lover, you're probably not gonna like this one, because, like I said, I'm closing down. The airflow is pretty restricting on this one, but the flavor is pretty good. Okay, like I say, if you build for mechanical mode, I will say the sweet spot is between 0.25 and 0.3, okay, ohms. This one came at 0.4. Is a bit high, but I still can enjoy a quite nice vape. But if you want to have a really nice vape, 0.25 to 0.3. Now in the beginning I was building really low, and the wicking was not keeping because it was too hard, was too fast, too violent. At the moment, 0.4, I got the airflow wide open. Okay, let's have it. As you can see, not a lot of clouds, but really tasteful. You can almost treat this one as a multi-lung if you want. You know, close a bit more your airflow, you know, and have multi-lung on the Squonking device. That's pretty good. Obviously your battery is gonna last a bit more, because the, I mean, 0.4 is not gonna spend a lot of battery, but be careful, because you might not gonna notice straight away when your battery is really low, because the vaping is still gonna be pretty good when the battery is gonna be really low. But yeah, I'm enjoying this bad boy. It's not too bad if you can get over the cons, like the reverse threading and the fact that you can't really use it as a normal filling method. I think it's a pretty good one, and for the price, it's not really expensive. So if you're looking for a nice device with a nice little tank to keep your juice and squonking, this is a good one. Alright, so we're gonna wrap it up. Hope you like, hope you enjoy it. If you want to see something, if you want to talk to me, drop a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. I hope to see you on the next video. Till there, keep vaping.